Hello everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Shop Social with Kim. Super excited to have you along this week. My name is Kim. If you're just joining us for the very first time, welcome. You've joined Johnson's in Gimli, Manitoba. We are right smack dab in the middle of Canada, and we're happy to welcome all of our new cross-Canada viewers from whether you ordered online with us this week and we spoke over the phone, whether you're a regular watcher and you watch every week. We're happy you're here, and we hope that you're ready for some fall goodness. So as you can see, again, no backdrop this week as well, and we're right smack dab here in the middle of our ladies department, and we just kind of redid our big tablescape, so I thought it would be fun to kind of take you around that. If you're not close enough to be able to shop with us all the time, we thought it would be fun to give you kind of an in-store experience today, and just kind of give you a little bird's eye view of what we have going on in the ladies department. So we do have actually a couple of footwear styles as well as accessories to show you in some great fall colors, but I'll just move aside for really quickly. And so that is all of the new colors that we have so far. Very warm colors, earthy, some rich magentas, some forest greens, some nice blushy pinks. So get ready for about 30 minutes of that's going to for sure get you in the mood for fall. Okay, so very quickly before we launch on in, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping. If you haven't already, please leave us a comment. Hi, my name is, where are you watching from? Are you watching from Gimli? Are you watching from BC? Are you watching from PEI? Are you watching from Nunavut? And are you watching live or on the replay? So right now you're watching live. Yay! Thanks guys for tuning in. And you also have 1 week while watching the replay to enter the draws from this evening. Tonight's draw will again be a $25 gift card that we give away weekly to one of our lucky winners. So thank you so much for joining us each and every week for our loyal watchers. And it was so wonderful to be able to get to meet a couple of new watchers in person this week. So hi Pearl, hi Karen, so nice to meet you guys, and it was awesome to be able to kind of connect a name to the face. So thank you so much for watching wherever you're watching from. So from last week, we had dresses for most occasions. That was our long weekend episode. Hope everybody had a great long weekend. It was very, very busy here. We are still kind of picking up the pieces and recovering. So, but it's always lots of fun, whether you were out here with the Icelandic Festival, whether you were just enjoying maybe some time in a cabin, maybe some time on your balcony or your deck or your pool. I hope you had time to do a bit of relaxing. So, so last week we asked for our bonus question. What are you guys doing this weekend? So we had lots of great answers. We had family in visiting. We had, I'm just going to do a quick, we had dog sitting. Shelly was dog sitting. That was a nice one. Hosting parties, hosting a surprise party. Linda was hosting that. Time with family and friends. So lots of great answers. Hanging around, going to Hecla. What else? Oh, cleaning up trees from the storm last week. Irene, yeah, I hope you didn't have too much damage from that windstorm last week out Beausejour way. So anyways, okay, so we have, I would love for you guys to help me out with my draw from last week. So if we have a $25 gift card, if one of my lovely ladies can please post a number between 1 and 73, that will be our winner from last week. So it's the first number that I see across my screen is what we will take. I know the Wi-Fi here is not that great. We're actually on data, so every week I use my data for the video because we're still on Bell MTS here, so we're waiting impatiently for Valley Fiber. Okay, the first one I see is Lori Stevens, and that is 69. Okay, let's see if she continues the trend of picking herself. We had 2 people do that recently. Oh, crazy, eh? Okay, 69 is Melissa Markison, and she was watching live from Gimli last week. So Melissa, congratulations. We have a $25 gift card for you. So I will do my due diligence. Melissa, live from Gimli. So congratulations. Pop in to pick up your gift card, or we can apply it as a credit on your account as well, and you can spend it whenever you want. Okay, so for the bonus question this week, we are into fall, y'all. So, oh, one last thing. forgot to say Blingo. Next week, we will not be having Shop Social with Kim because we will be having Blingo. So Blingo is upon us already. It's been 4 weeks since our last Blingo. It seems hard to believe. So we have 9 boxes left. And we will be playing a week tonight, Wednesday, August 16th. If you would like to get in on this month's Blingo, tonight at midnight is the deadline for shipping, so we'll have to get it out tomorrow in order for you to get it on time. So if you do want it shipped, that's no problem. Please just order immediately after the video is over. And if you are local to us, just pop in to pick up your box. If you'd like one reserved, we do have a couple on reserve. So if you'd like one reserved, please just give us a call. We're happy to put your name on it as well. So hopefully we'll sell it again this month. We sold out for the first time in July, so that was wonderful. And then, of course, as usual, on Thursday, we will have the September boxes ready. So I've started to get most of the items in stock so far, just waiting on a couple. So fingers crossed that they will arrive in time. Okay, so 7:08. Let's give ourselves about 30 minutes of chit-chatting about fall. We'll try to get you guys out back to your regularly scheduled evening programming by about 7:40. So let's launch in. Okay, so first of all, I did pull a couple of handbags that we've gotten just recently a repeat on. It's one that we carry every season, but it's a really great option for traveling. So I'll pull the brown one. Comes in 4 colors. These are from Milo handbags, and it's the only handbag that I'll order a dozen at a time. So it's like most handbags, you'll order like 2 or 4 or whatever. So this one I ordered 12 at a time because it's such a great seller. So it has a couple of great features. So the first one is the phone or sunglass pocket on the front. These are full grain leather, which is hard to get as well. Lots have gone to the nylon just from a cost perspective. It has an entire organizer in the front. So cards here, bills here, cards, and then also a top pocket as well. So if you want to put like your passport or something in here. So you don't need a wallet in it. Then it has 2 compartments. The second compartment is where you have the crossbody strap as well as room to put a little bit of this and that. So for me personally, I would put my phone, I'm not going to pull the strap out, but it's a nice long crossbody. It sits about here and it's adjustable, of course. So I would put my phone in the second compartment because I am someone who walks around with 2 pairs of glasses. So I would have my sunglasses in here because I always want those in and out. And then I would have my phone on the inside. Pardon me, forgot my water again. Anyways, $129 is the price, and they come in this nice cognac color. They come, of course, in the black. They come in this nice sort of foresty green color. Really pretty. And then they come in the aqua blue. So this is a great color kind of for the summer. And then, of course, these other 3 are great going into the fall. So I'm just going to set these aside. So we did just get a dozen. I think we have 10 left. We sold a couple today. So we have pretty good stock, and we will continue to replenish as the season goes on as they are available. So yeah, 129 bucks, but it is an investment sort of if you're someone who carries a small purse all the time, or whether you're someone like me who carries a tote bag and that would just be like an extra thing to throw in your purse. Okay, second on the list, we did get our shipment of Miss Moos in. So we have 2, 4, 5, we have 9 kinds so far. I think we're expecting a couple more, but Miss Moos is one of our most eagerly anticipated, especially fall boot styles. So I love the Miss Moos sandals, but I love the boots. So they are always buttery soft, great styling. The colors from Miss Moos are really what kind of sell it. So I'm just going to kind of do in no particular order. And I don't have prices or anything on these. They're all run between about $199 and about $249-ish. So the first one we have is the little wine with the, I just grabbed the boots. I didn't even grab the box. I can't even tell you what the names are, but I will have them listed on the website fairly soon. This one we have carried in black in the past, and it is sort of a typical Miss Moos style. Really pretty. Next we have, this one we had last year in like a cognac color. This year we have it in gray. I think it's called Trudy. Really nice, beautiful gray color. And I love that they match the sole so nicely. Like, well, as you guys know, I'm a big sole matcher. So they've done a really nice job of blending the sole into the gray. And next we have the indigo. I think it's called denim actually. So last year we had this one in gray, and this year we have it in the denim, but like just totally butter soft leather. Like it just feels silky almost. But beautiful in the navy. If you wear lots of jeans, the navy is a great option. And then we have the same in black as the first one. So in the first one, we have the burgundy and the black as well. This one will be, this will be a hot seller for sure. And then I just kind of pulled them out on here. Next, we have a classic pump, which we have been looking for ages. Just kind of one of those things that it's got to be the right pump. So this one is kind of cool, but it has no seams. So great for people with maybe that are a little bit more bunion friendly, but it doesn't fit on the wider side. So as you can see, it's definitely a bit of a narrower fit. Beautiful block circular heel, full grain leather, inside and out. Then, of course, this is Kim's pick. So then, we actually didn't see this line in person. We actually ordered it online last time. And so I didn't even know how much I would love this boot until I saw it. Like when I got to work today, I'm like, oh, so this is a chocolate brown and it is a birdish toe, but just that little bit Western. So it's a bit of a cutout. Oh my goodness. Isn't this like so gorgeous? A little bit of a nutmeg bronzy trim. Almost a barefoot boot, like if you wore it kind of with a little shorter pant, it would be cute, but beautiful dark chocolate. I'm going to hold it a little closer so you can kind of see. This light is not great in here. So definitely Kim's pick. I love a little Western influence, so love that. Then we have the same in black, which I also love. So the black is going to be, this is going to be a very good seller as well. I'm having a hard time because I like both colors. I love the brown because it fits with the theme. It looks great with jeans. It's kind of that, definitely that Navajo kind of Southwest influence. But I love the black because I think it's so even gorgeous with a little more worky kind of pant, like a wider black pant. Oh, wouldn't that be beautiful? So this one has the tone on tone as opposed to the bronze. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of a bird's eye view. So beautiful. Oh, so yeah, so always, those of you who know me well know that I always say, if you have to go home and dream, whatever you go home and dream about, you have to come back and buy. So whichever color you like, whatever you dream about, that's the color for you. So then we have another little option that has this, just that little bit of elastic. So if you have a high arch, this is probably going to be a great style, and a little whip stitch kind of a trim. It's called denim, but it almost looks like forest greenish. And then we have the same one in that burnish brown. Oh, so beautiful. Like so buttery that you can't almost stop touching them. Like it's one of those boots. Okay, so I'm just going to move us down here and we'll hop right in. All right. So yeah, I figured I would kind of start off with that accessory just to kind of set the tone, and then we're going to kind of launch into our warmer colors. So I wanted to put us right by this table because this is going to set the stage for our presentation. Now I'm going to do French dressing and tribal today because they kind of intermatch. So it's going to be denim based, but as well with some great denim colors. So I'm going to start off with the tops. And then just to kind of give you a bit of an overview of some of the colors, and then I'll tell you nitty gritty, like what pant comes in what color. I think this sweater probably says it best. This is a little cable from French dressing. So these are all of the colors that I feel are sort of the most represented today anyways. Like tomorrow we could get like another huge delivery with gray and red and navy. Like it's possible, right? So today, all of the colors that we're going to talk about are really warm and really deep. So just kind of give you a little bit of a heads up sort of on the print. So this one is called Autumn Space Dye. Really denim friendly, as well as some of the beautiful browns, the nutmegs, the burgundies, etc. Okay, so we will start there. Then we have a fun little cable. And this to me is almost reminds me of like a fisherman style sweater. So, you know, like oftentimes they were ivory and oftentimes they were wool, but this one is actually cotton, which is nice. I love a wool sweater, but I get itchy. So if I'm wearing a wool sweater, I have to make sure I have like a long sleeve underneath and then I get too hot. And anyways, this is a great little beginning into fall shade. This shade is called Sage. Really nice with brown pants, jeans, anything like that. So we have it in the sage. We have it in this beautiful little burgundy color. I'll undo it for you. Really nice little burgundy color. And like, notice the sweaters are just a little bit shorter. So you'll notice the rise, of course, is getting a little higher. Pant is getting a little wider. Top is getting a little shorter. So that sort of is the progression of fashion. And fashion's cyclical, right? So if you don't like it, just wait a few seasons, it'll go back to normal. And then last coloration is a cream. And this is definitely would be the quintessential color that this sweater would be likely have come in. You know, you could call it a Fair Isle, that type of knit, but it's definitely all cotton cable knit. You'll see a bit of 80s reminiscence in, but I think, oops, I have a little thread on it. But this one is a beautiful color, and even just with jeans. So if you're kind of wanting that really basic look, this is a great option. Okay. Then we have a couple little turtles, because most of us know and love turtles, except for me. I hate turtlenecks because I don't have any neck. So this one is fun because it kind of has that funnel-y kind of neck. Let's see what it does here. Oh no, this is going to be a fairly tight turtle, I would say. But again, there's that little shorter length. I think it's kind of fun. In the two colors. All right. And now this is French dressing and tribal. So notice how the colors mix together perfectly. So initially we had sort of one displayed and then the other, and then we got the other shipment in, and we thought like it's just perfect, right? Okay, and then we have a fun little cardigan. For those of you who like mustard, this is a bad color for me. For those of you who like mustard, you will be happy because there is a little bit more of it this season. I'm going to give you a little bit of a kind of closer look at that. Really pretty and kind of a cropped cardigan. So if you're not loving the croppedness, I always find I like to wear a longer tank underneath and just kind of have that, you have it cropped, but still have a bit of coverage. That's a little trick that I usually use for anything cropped. And this is cute because it does have a little bit of that sort of magenta in it, which we're going to talk about in a minute. So that one's been good. Then we have a fun little hooded number. I love a hooded sweater. This one is from Tribal. And again, cropped. This is kind of a good exercise for me because I've been so busy in the back trying to get everything priced and listed on the website that I haven't actually taken the time to open everything and kind of hold it up. So this is a perfect opportunity for me as well. Okay, so we have, this is almost like a little early fall sweater jacket. It's on the heavier side. Like you could wear it indoor if it was cool, but this is definitely a little heavier weight in the moss green. What's the color actually called? It's actually called... It's called Heather Forest. There you go. This one is listed online. So I did get some of the Tribal listed, but not all of it. Then we have kind of a classic 80s shaker in a crop as well from French Dressing. So notice like that's really like right on my natural waistline. So if you're someone who likes it a little bit longer, like I said, try that tank top cheat. It works well usually. So this one is a classic shaker, but the sleeve is cute. So the sleeve is kind of has that bit of a crochet look to it. Let's see if I can just put my arm through so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, kind of cute. And a little bit sporty. So we've got kind of that drawstring, pull over. Definitely can kind of do a nice little casual look. And then in that same sweater, we do have the blue. Beautiful blue, actually. This is probably one of my best colors, personally. Most blondes or anybody with gray hair wears this shade of blue well. I'm going to tell you what color it is. It's called Indigo. Doesn't really look too indigo to me. I would have said like Fair Isle blue. That's what I would have called it. In my next life when I'm a color namer. Okay. And then the last sweater is kind of like actually fits better into the Tribal collection than the French Dressing collection. Maybe it is Tribal. Oh, maybe. Oh, actually, that's because it is Tribal. Oh my goodness. All right. So I think it'll be. Anyways, crop again, but this time a mock. So for those of us who don't love a turtle, this definitely works, and it's not tight. Like, it's more of like a standing funnel, I would say. And a cute little cable knit. Really pretty. This is more like an emerald green, one of my favorite colors ever. So I'm very happy it's back. And kind of a different type of cable. So you can kind of see it's a bit variegated in the cable. All right, so then let's go really quickly through the pant colors. And I did pull some jeans from French dressing as well that we're gonna talk about momentarily, but I just wanted to show you the fashion colors first. So this one is the olive. And there's, of course, a couple of different options. This is the pull-on slim ankle. You will notice lots of the pants are getting wider. Definitely that boot cut is coming back in. We have actually had quite a bit of good feedback from the boot cut. We've gotten some boot cuts in from Tribal. We've gotten a couple in from French dressing, and people are really liking them. So they're not like they're not super wide, but they definitely have a bit of a flare. Some right from the knee and some from the hip. So some are a little bit more straight all the way down, and some kind of are that fit and flare. However, we're certainly not throwing out the baby with the bathwater, and we do have our slims as well, because lots of girls just like a slim leg jean. You're used to it, you have the right shoe for it. The thing with a boot cut is you have to wear a bit of a higher shoe. So maybe one of our new boots, you really need a little blockier, heavier shoe if you're not wanting your pants to be dragging on the ground. Plus, if you're wearing a boot cut pant, you also want to have it a little longer. So just to kind of give that illusion of a longer leg and improve that, improve the look of your outfit. So anyways, we'll get to that in a minute. So first of all, we'll do our slim ankle. Actually, I'm going to move us back just a little bit so you can kind of see the pant leg. Sorry guys, those lights are always so difficult to deal with. Okay, so first of all, we have the slim leg. This is an elastic waist, pull on, really nice trim leg, like not skinny, but definitely a trim leg in a just a two pocket style. The front pockets actually aren't real pockets, they're just for show. So this is the olive coloration, and generally speaking, they're gonna go, they are going 4 to 16. In some cases 4 to 16, in some cases 4 to 18, in some cases 6 to 18. So just depending, we can certainly reorder at this time of year if we're out of your size. We have the same pant in black. This one we've carried for quite a few years. It's a no-brainer pant. It's a great work pant if you're someone who wears black pants to work, because it doesn't have any contrast stitch. So it's really nice that it's a black on black, and it's just easy, like in the washer, hang to dry, really simple to care for, that type of thing. Okay, so now let's get into the fun stuff. So our color palette so far, other than the olive, is these 3 colors. Let's see if I can do this nicely. So our color palette so far is these 3, and they are sort of a mixture of Suzanne and Olivia, regular and petite. So this one is a Suzanne petite, and Suzanne being a 9-inch waist, so right onto your natural waist, eliminates kind of the gap at the back, and a nice trim hip. So it's not really a rounded hip, it's for those gals who are a little bit straighter in the hips. This one is a 4 petite, and as you can see, it's not super skinny, but it's a really nice, easy leg to wear with kind of whatever shoe, in a nice, rich chocolate brown. So hard to get petites these days. So for those of you who are petite, are well aware. So we have this one in petite and regular in the Suzanne. Then we have in this color, which is called Cabernet, we have, this is a Suzanne regular. So you can kind of see the difference, obviously is in the leg as well, but it's also in the difference in the rise. So a petite Suzanne rise, I think, is maybe 7.5, if I'm not mistaken. And the regular Suzanne rise is about 9 inches. So for those sort of, you know, getting into that high-waisted trend, this is not really like a super trendy high waist. It's for those ladies who want it to fit on their natural waist, if that makes sense. Okay, so, and again, just a nice open bottom. I'm going to pull just one top because it's just sort of screaming to say for that little match. So this is coming up shortly, but this is from Tribal. So Tribal and then French dressing, but they really play really nicely together. What a great little fall look that is. Okay, So then we have regular and petite in that as well, I believe. And then our hot color so far that we already have to repeat has been the chipmunk. I don't even have to look at that one because I already know it. What a great fall color. So this is a really nice sort of transition piece. So thinking about mixing it with denim and white as well. We're also going to mix it with some brown, some olive green, and lots coming up. So this one is an Olivia slim leg. So not really super wide. So not everything comes in wide and not everything comes in narrow. Sort of we've picked and chosen what we think will be best in each leg. So this one is the Olivia Slim, but just been a super great color so far. And again, same top. Look how great like that looks together, right? Oh, I love that. I haven't bought this top yet, but I've admired it on every person that's bought it. So I'm like, I think I better try it on before it goes. So really great coloration. And I'm going to pull this again when we get into the denim as well. So, okay, so chipmunk, we have regular and petite in the Olivia Slim. And hopefully I'm going to have more coming. I haven't got confirmation on that yet. I just wanted to pull the boot cut to show you. Straight leg, where is it? Straight leg. Okay, anyway, of course I don't have it. Anyways, okay, so in boot cut, we do have brown and black and olive so far. So we hope to get more in the boot cut. I forgot to pull it, but anyways, so it's basically the Olivia with sort of a bit of a wider like it is on the website as well. So that would be a nice transition if you're thinking like, I just want to dip my toe into this boot cut issue and see how it goes. Okay, so now we're going to kind of get into our fashion, and I'm just going to pull a couple of pieces from Tribal and French Dressing that kind of work together. This guy you already saw, but it's worth showing again because it's such a great print. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a close-up. So it's not often that you can wear something with burgundy and red. So if you are loving red and not seeing a lot of it, this is a great top that kind of pulls that little bit of red out. I know I have a red cowboy boot, like a red little shorty boot that I love to wear, and this top would be also great with that. So kind of a fun twin printing technique, and little elastic sleeve, and the stretch sateen that you like from Tribal. So yeah, so that one's been great. And then we have a little moto jacket. This is a faux leather, so it is called Red Wine. Again, a little bit of a crop, and looks nice as well undone. So you're wanting to kind of do that done up or undone. You can certainly do either way. And there's that crop style again. So think, don't be afraid to do this. This is just the end all be all top today that everything matches. So don't be afraid to kind of do that and have that longer out, because I think that's a really cute look as well. And then here's a blast from the past. We have a forest green as well. So lots and lots of forest green. You saw that in the purse as well. You'll see that in footwear again. So I love that kind of like 1989 forest green. For those of you who have not worn it yet, this is new to you. But for those of us who have, this is not. I even had a pair of forest green high, like knee-high boots that were so gorgeous. But why did I ever give those away? Would have been perfect with this jacket. All right, so here is a great little forest green. And the nice thing about Tribal is they're really good with matchy match, right? So if you're wanting something kind of head to toe-ish, think about doing this in the red wine. Or even if you want to make it a little bit more workish, like to me this makes it look a little bit less casual, is to kind of do tone on tone, top to bottom. So we have that one, and then we also have the same thing in the forest green. So it's nice to be able to do that and just have a couple of little sets that will just work together effortlessly. And this is definitely one of them, right? So the greens, the nice thing about it is two different fabrications, obviously, dead on matching. So this makes me happy. All right, so next we have, I'll pull this out back again. We have a fun little embroidered jean with this. So that could definitely take you kind of work to weekend. And I'll give you a bit of a bird's eye on the embroidery. It has all of the new colors in it. So it has the green, it has the burgundy, it has the gold, it has the red, it has the white. So this is also now this is an Audrey mid-rise jean, pull-on slim, that is an ankle length, 27 inches. So if you're a petite, this would be perfect for you for a full-length jean. I'm 5'6", this would be definitely like an ankle for me for sure. Great little fringe on the bottom. Nice transition jean back to either of the jackets. Then we have from French Dressing as well in the new little kind of blushy pink color. Lots of tops to go with it. This color is called Withered Rose. And this is a nice little sand wash jacket. So we have this jacket coming in some of the fashion colors that you saw on the pants as well. So a couple of nice details, kind of a cute little shoulder line and just a bit of a puff in the sleeve. So not like Victorian puff, just a little bit of treatment and action, which I think is fun. Then we have a cute little tortoiseshell button and a great little burnout top underneath. So burnouts, of course, everybody knows and loves burnouts from French Dressing. What I like about this one is it's done nicely back to jeans, and also it's a vertical print. So I always love a vertical print. It just kind of creates that up and down action as opposed to around your circumference. This is gonna be a great top. And like, even just look at it back to the jean, right? So cute. Okay, so and this is like a stretch washed canvas. So like it's so soft, you can't believe it. Then we have a couple of different, two tops actually in the same type of print. We have a little mock, and this is just a stretchy t-shirt fabric, so nice and lightweight. And again, just pulling that back out to jeans, easy. What I love about these two companies, I had already said, was they work together so perfectly. So a French Dressing jacket and a tribal jean works great. So this one is a really nice little layering piece. If you're thinking about doing the jacket, this one also works really nice under the jacket, and then back to jeans if you're not wanting to do the head to toe. However, there is actually a little liner piece that's the exact match. I think I forgot to grab it. I did. There is a little rib knit top that's in the Withered Rose, as well as in the, what other color? The forest green, I think, that we have kind of that you can do head to toe, right? So this is a no-brainer. I love this color. I think it's kind of a nice new fall shade. And then we have a classic burnout, which those of you who know and love burnouts know and love these. But they do such a nice job, again, of pulling in all those new colors. So with the Withered Rose, it kind of takes on a bit of a different cast to it when that kind of pink pops out. Cute. Okay. Next on the list, we have a pull-on French Dressing. Those of you who know me know I love a pull-on. I have enough in the middle already. I don't want to add extra bulk with a little button or anything like that. So I like a clean, straight front, which pull-on is great for. This one is 5 pockets, so we've got 2 in the back, 2 in the front, and a really fun little vertical stitch all the way down, and it comes cuffed. This one is a full-length jean, pull-on slim leg. So it's the same jean as our little black pant that we showed. So it does look a little bit wider, but it is actually the same jean. And great back to any of the prints, right? You can pull out the Withered Rose, you could pull out the burgundy, pull out the mustard, the blue, tons of options here. And then I pulled a little thermal from Tribal, which is cute. Very casual in that thermal kind of fabric, a bit of a ratchety kind of finish on the sleeve and on the bottom. And really nice print. Throwing that on even just with like one of the brown jackets, like feel free to mix those colors up. And we also have kind of the red wine color. Like it's just great with this jean. Like look how nice that pulls out. Just couldn't be better, and yet 2 different brands, right? Okay, then we have a novelty jean jacket. I love this one. What I like about it is it has that kind of caramel stitch to it, but yet the white kind of pops it out. So if it didn't have the white in it, it would be kind of more bland, but I like the fact that it almost has a bit of that sort of Chanel type of look to it. Like it has that little quarter pocket that the Coco Chanel signature jacket has. So it kind of has some of those little details on it just to give it that little bit of Chanel sophistication, but we've done it just with a really nice quilted denim front snap, and then a little denim at the wrist as well. So that I think would be great with lots of different colors of denim, or even black actually, black or navy, because it actually, if you look close, it does have a black and a navy stitch in it. So that's brilliant actually, because if you do it with a little black pant, that all of a sudden makes it a little bit more worky, right? Okay. Then we have the same jacket that we had in the Chipmunk in the brown. Really like this one. This one is called, is it called Rich Brown, I think? Rich Brown. I just got rid of the tag here. Rich brown. Yes, rich brown. Comes small to 2XL, so just a really nice, easy size. The jacket is really fitted nicely in the back. I don't know if you can see. So you've got a couple of nice fitting lines here and nicely kind of just below the waistline. Really pretty. This one is going to be a great jacket. Then we have a couple of novelty tops. This one, I only have one or two left actually. This is more like a light sweater. It's actually quite like a cozy fleece. It's not a flat, cool fleece. Like this one would be a flat, cool fleece. This one would be more of a warmer, sort of soft touch kind of a fleece. Lots of nice peaches and autumn colors in there. I love this print, and great back to the green. So I know I have a couple of pairs of green pants that I'm also looking for something to wear with. Like sometimes you think, well, I don't want to wear black, I don't want to wear white, I don't want to wear jeans, but this actually has quite a number of shades in it, like the olives and the emeralds, or the olives and the pine greens. So that would be really nice with any of those colors. Then we have another fun little top from French Dressing. This one actually has a really retro kind of fun 70s sleeve on it. Super cute. V neckline. I'm going to give you a close-up of the print. And again, really nice, lots of those colors. This one definitely is a little bit longer, so this would be my preference personally. And then we can show it here with a great little pull-on jean. I'm going to give you a close-up of the bottom of that as well. Great little outfit. And this jean is going to be fantastic. So it has a vertical embroidery all over, all the way down. But then look at what they've done with the ankle. So very cute little jean, kind of an exposed on the back. Really cute. Two pockets on the back. Pull on, easy, and a nice little darker denim. Then we have kind of another fun little novelty piece. This one is the 30% polyester made from recycled pop bottles. 5-pocket Olivia. This is Olivia straight ankle. Give myself a little bit more room here so you can see. So I'm going to say this one is a little bit more open from the hip. Definitely not quite as trim in the knee. And open at the bottom. So would be great with some of those new boots, I think. And a 5-pocket style. I'm going to give you a little heads up on the buttons here. Really a neat button treatment. All different. Super soft denim. Really nice sort of heading into the fall, August, September kind of jean. Great with some of the new boots. So this is going to be a winner, I think. Then I pulled the tribal jogger because I love denim joggers. They're like my favorite thing. So when I'm ever not working, which is not very often, but if ever, when we're away for basketball or whatever, I always take my denim joggers from last year, and they're really light. Like they're like a summer color, like a really light blue. And I love these because they're just a little bit darker, and they've got just kind of that fun little drawstring waistband, great with a little bionic sneaker, something casual, you know, a little sweatshirt, hoodie, and they're a perfect little Saturday jean. This one is a Audrey mid-rise tapered, jogger tapered, ankle length 28 inches. So this is definitely a crop jogger as well, but just imagine how cute is that? Love it. So then we have, of course, our chipmunk jacket. Has been the best color so far, I have to say. And another little soft touch sweater from French Dressing. So this one, I'm going to give you a little bit of a heads up here because I just want you to kind of see the blue in there. So it's really nice back to some jeans as well. And of course the chipmunk and beige and black. So we just paired it with the chipmunk because it's such a great color, but really, really nice together. Then how are we doing on time? Oh, 7:39, hurry it up. Okay, then we have a classic wear with any color of jeans or black top. This one is gonna be a winner as well. More like a sweatshirt type of fabric, but it really has lots of nubs on the fabric. So it's very rough feeling. It's very, it's cozy, but it's rougher. Like it's not a real soft touch like the other one was. But this one, we've had this one in a number of incarnations in the past. Great style. Don't worry, we're getting to the last 5 here. Then we have kind of more ending off with our navies and our grays. So we have this one. This is a very traditional French Dressing bestseller. Lots and lots of options here in the burgundy. And also This one with black pants in the fall, easy, easy. So certainly you could do back to the brown as well. I love this color with black. It's just got a little bit of elastic on the side. So kind of just pulls it in just that little bit, just to give you just an extra more shape here. 3/4 sleeve. And then we're gonna finish off with, of course, we have to show some black, right? Because I know I have lots of people on here saying, okay, like where is all my black pieces, right? So we have a sweater shacket from Tribal. This is a, I'm gonna say outdoor piece for most people. It actually looks lighter, but it's pretty heavy. It's almost like sort of a washed black. And it's hard to see with this light. This lighting is terrible in here today. So it has almost like a gray undertone with it. And then the sleeve is like just a regular cable knit. On the back is the rib knit, and then same as the rib on the collar and the sleeve. So this is your, it's a cool evening and I'm wanting to go out. You could dress this up easily, or you could wear it like very bonfire-y. It's up, you know, we totally up to you. But just keep in mind, it is pretty heavy if you're ordering online. This is not sort of an indoor sweater unless it's January and 40 below. Next from Tribal, I love the weight of this jean jacket. It's like Supremo stretchy. So it looks like a thicker, straighter black denim, but it's actually like almost that yoga denim that we used to have. So comfy, almost like a French terry on the inside in a nice long length. So if you're wearing a longer top, it's nice to have that little bit of a longer jacket coming extra small to 2XL. In most cases, everything here comes extra small to 2XL. And we're gonna finish off with the unpant. So I know last time we talked about, are we ever gonna get back to normal pants? And the answer is, I think we're gonna have to redefine what normal pants, quote unquote, should be. So this might become the new normal pant. So this is a jogger. It is cozy. I wanna say fleece, but it's not fleece. It's a very warm fabric. So this would be a cool weather pant. This is not a buy now, wear now pant. This is a cool weather pant. We had it last year in like a window pane kind of a print, really cute. And this is almost like, it's a jogger that you could wear to work. So it almost is like a herringbone kind of a twill, vertical pattern as well. And I'm gonna say like ankle-ish length. But it has kind of a tulip hemline, which is kind of fun. So you can kind of see that it goes up on the bottom. And this one I do have on the website as well. This one is called Charcoal. So rounded hem, it's called. If you don't like this, like personally, this is the first thing I would cut off, would be this. So it depends, I guess, if you're wanting to wear something tucked in and you might want to draw in to kind of have an hourglass waist. That works too. So one nice thing about these is you can kind of do it either way. And like I say, really nice and warm hand, great with back to black. I didn't pull anything really easy black here, but I mean, any color really. So I would say, you know, think about your reds and your oranges. Definitely you could do like a nice color like that, like a nice bright color. That would work as well. But yeah, if you don't really think you're ever going to get into real pants, quote unquote, again, this might be a nice stepping stone to get you into like regular pants. That was one thing that I've been doing lots of reading and stuff, and they say that COVID did change, is people aren't willing to be sort of spanked in, as they say, to things that are uncomfortable. So we all got used to being so comfortable that the manufacturers are really responding by giving people that real comfort factor in clothes that are appropriate for the business, for workplace. And so yeah, so it's been an interesting read. I got a couple new books that I'm gonna dig into. So anyways, okay, so 7:44, I think that's my time limit. Thank you guys for joining me on this lovely evening. It's sunny out here. It's been raining sort of on and off most of the day, but hopefully the evening is going to be nice and warm where you are, if you're not local to us. Just a quick reminder that we are playing Blingo next week, so we won't have a regular video, but please feel free to tune into Blingo and just have some laughs with us. Even if you didn't buy a box this month or you're busy, it's no problem. You can still do the Share to Win prize, so we do have an extra prize for just sharing on your timeline, even if you're not playing with us this month. And we have 9 boxes left, so if you do want a box shipped out, please order this evening by midnight, and I will get it out to you as soon as I get to work in the morning. and then you'll have lots of time to get it by next Wednesday. So, okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this gave you a little bit of a fall preview, a little bit of a fall feeling, and we will continue to do that as we get new deliveries in, pulling in some footwear and also pulling in some accessories as well. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening, and we look forward to seeing you next week for Blingo. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.